Olive the Other Reindeer. Do you guys remember when we read this story together? You guys really enjoyed it. Olive the Other Reindeer. Olive the Other Reindeer. She took one bus and then 2 buses. She got there just in time. Santa was checking his list for the 2nd time. Elves were busy helping the reindeer and loading the sleigh with presents for all of the good girls and boys. Everyone was getting ready to go. I wonder where they were going. Olive took her place. Santa noticed that there was a little dog in the lineup. Santa knew a lot about dogs. For instance, they can't fly. But as it was time to go, he decided to give Olive a chance. Comet, the biggest reindeer, used a piece of extra ribbon to make sure Olive was tied in safe and tight. Now they were ready to go. What a helpful reindeer. Olive was surprised it was so easy to fly. Was he really flying? No. But she thought she was flying. The other reindeer were very curious about the new helper. They looked at Olive so much. They weren't watching where they were going. Oh my goodness. They weren't looking forward. They didn't have their eyes forward. I wonder what happened. Crash! They flew smack into the top of a tall tree. Oh dear, said Santa. My sleigh is stuck in this tree. I'll have to cut it free. Olive clung to the side of the tree. She tried to fly up to help Santa, but she could not. She climbed up slowly and started chewing. Chewing sticks was something Olive could do well. Thank you, Olive, said Santa Claus as they got back on their way. Do you see Olive? They had not traveled far when Olive's nose began to twitch. Olive smelled trouble. It was the smell of gumdrop candies as they fell from the sleigh. Oh my goodness, look at all of those gumdrops. Drop, drop, drop. Olive barked and Santa knew what to do. Look, what is he doing? Santa is catching the gumdrops. Plop, 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 right into the bag. He steered the reindeer down and around so that all of the gumdrops fell. Plop, plop, plop. Back into the toy sack. Eee! We were very lucky to not lose a single gumdrop, thought Olive. Then she heard a strange sound. Eee! She spun around on her string to see the night sky filled with falling flutes. Olive had to howl louder than the wind instruments. This was not music to Santa's ears. First gumdrops and now flutes, thought Santa. That tree must have torn a hole in my sled. Prepare for an emergency landing, Santa instructed. Oh my, oh my. The sleigh landed in a snowy field full of flutes. Luckily, Olive was very good at fetching sticks. It is something dogs love to do. Before Santa had finished patching the hole in the sleigh, Olive had returned each and every flute back to the sack. Ho, 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 said Santa. We're ready to go. Oh, good thing Olive was there to help. They were running late, but after a while, all the good children received their presents and Santa and his team headed home. Look at little Olive still hanging from that string. They were almost home when they got caught in the dreaded North Pole fog. The reindeer slowed down until it was only the breeze that moved them along. The fog was as thick as a pillow. It made everyone feel sleepy. Then Santa remembered something about dogs. They are expert smellers. Olive, I'd hate to be late for breakfast this year, he said. Mrs. Claus has planned a parade of cookies. You can almost smell them, can't you? Olive could smell the cookies. Olive, won't you guide my sleigh this morning? Asked Santa. Olive moved to the front of the reindeer. Thanks to Olive's nose and Mrs. Claus's baking, they made it all the way back to the North Pole. All of the elves sang out a cheer. Hooray! Hooray! Santa and the reindeer and the little doggy are back. Whoa, look at the North Pole. So many fun things. And Olive was the little hero reindeer. Clap, clap, clap. Let's clap for Olive. Yay! The end. Thanks for reading.